Recursive functions are those functions where the value at a particular point depends on the previous values. So, it's again let me give you one example, that if I write down f of xi and suppose it depends on previous values of function at xi minus 1 or xi minus 2 also, let's say is equal to 3 f of xi minus 1 minus 2 of f of xi minus 2. Then this type of function is known as recursive function. And in order to find the value at a particular point, that it's not possible to directly calculate it. Normally when you have a function, a normal function, and if you want to find the value of a function at a particular point, you directly substitute it on the left hand side, plug in on the right hand side, get the value. It's not so in this type of thing. Because when you have a function like this, then in order to get a value at say x6, you should know the value of function at x5 and x4 also in this particular case. And in order to get a value of function value at x5 and x4, you have to know the value of function at x3 and x4 and so on and so forth. So, first of all, you have to start the function value at x0, x1, x2, x3, etc. Meaning thereby that in a recursive relationship or a recursive function, in order to get a particular value, previous value should be evaluated before coming to the final value. Let's take one example to clear the point what exactly the recursive function is. So let's take a function which is something like this, that f of xi is equal to 3 f of xi minus 1 plus f of xi minus 2. Now, what we'll do is we'll take f of x naught is equal to 1 and f of x1 is equal to, let's say, 3. Now, what we have to do is we have to find value of, let's say, f at x4. Now, the recursive, because it's a recursive relationship or recursive function, you cannot directly get the value of fx4. What you have to do is you have to first find the value of fx2. Okay, with the help of fx2, you find the value of fx3 and then you use those values in order to get fx4. So, let's see what will be fx2. Let's first see what is fx2. You can't jump directly to fx4, that's a point. fx2 is 3 f of x1 plus f of x naught. I know that fx0 is 1, fx1 is 3. I'll substitute these values here so that my fx2 is equal to 3 into 3 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10. So 10. Okay. Now I got fx2. With the help of fx2 and f of fx1, I'll find out fx3. So what is fx3? According to my recursive relation, fx3 will be 3 times fx2 plus f of x1. F of x1. Now I'll use these values, the one which I have just calculated, that is 10. So 10 into 3 is 30 plus fx1, which is given as 3. So 33. And then finally, in order to find fx4, by using this recurrence relation, that will be according to this formula 3fx3 plus f of x2. So you can see that I cannot jump directly to this value fx4. fx2, fx3, fx4, which will be equal to 3 times fx3, that is 3 into 33 is 99, plus fx2, that is 100. So 99 plus 100 is 109. So ultimately, your fx4 is 109. But it's not a direct value, that is using the recurrence relation, we got the value of fx4.